Hey everybody, VP with Metaverse News 1 here, and if you're new to the channel, just a really quick overview of what we're doing here with Illuvium Zero. Blueprints are our main objective because we feel like that's where the highest upside is, and we're taking this time where we can make all the mistakes we want to find the maximum levels of efficiency for when the wipe comes, because after the wipe, things get real and things start to matter. So we want to hit the ground running as fast as we can. Our main objective during this time is to find out how quickly we can get to an actual scanner, because this is where the blueprints come from. Now for today, we are going to what I believe to be a Tier 3 land. You might be saying, well, VP, we've seen your lands. You don't have a Tier 3 land. I think I do, actually, and we're going to play with it because Tier 3 lands have landmarks, and I think there's a whole different strategy you can build around that. So we're, as usual, with our gameplay videos, we're going to build it up until our first fuel site is complete, however long that takes, and I will make sure I time it as well and let you know. But we're going to use our strategy that we always do as far as upgrading before building, and then I have a new strategy I want to employ with this called the Feed the Piggy strategy. So more on that once we get to the land, which is going to be right now. So here are my lands, and we are going to the free-to-play plot today. We're going to actually get some use out of this thing, which is cool. Now, the free-to-play plot, what threw me off is it's the same color as my Tier 2s, but it's not really a Tier 2, as you'll see in a moment. So, not only, all right, let's just count the fuel sites. You have Krypton there, Krypton, Krypton. You already have 4 Krypton. Saw Hyperion over here. So it's, you have 5 fuel sites. We don't have a Solon trench. And then look, you have all these lakes right here. All this carbon around here, and then 1 silicon deposit. That's more than a Tier 2 land, for sure. And you also have, not to mention, this landmark, which gives us more carbon. So I really want to see what this whole vibe's like, and see if we can find an optimal way to play this, because some of you out there do have Tier 3 lands, or you want to own a Tier 3 land someday. So I think this is really useful, and this is what we're going to do today. Now, as far as the layout goes, I've already cleared out all the plants, and we have a ton of tokens here. And you can't take them with you, so we're going to use them today a lot, abusively. And unfortunately, too, we don't have a lot of deposits close together. That's kind of a problem. You do have this band of lakes right here, which I guess is fine, but then you have one over here. Carbon is spread out about as much as it could be. And so, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem as far as being able to see things. Now, I do know that the developers are going to be changing that and allowing us to zoom out and see things a lot easier, because that's one of the biggest pieces of feedback they've gotten so far. So that's coming. It's just not here right now. Now, as far as an actual strategy goes, like where to start, I mean, I guess putting the Nexus and everything like that over here is probably the best move, and kind of keep it out of the way. So let's just go ahead and do that now. I'm going to be editing heavy on this. You're not going to see a lot of these things being built because it just wastes time. Now you will see the ones like this being built because it's only 15 seconds. So we're going to do that and then see if we can build an engineering workshop afterwards, and then get heavy on these extractors. I am timing this, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. So what can we put down? All right, so we got a ton of carbon, and that's going to be what we use to feed the piggy. Which is going to mostly be whatever we need silicon for. I'll explain more as we go along here, but we need to get this stuff going immediately. If you guys want to see me talk my way through a lot of this, especially in the early stages, go see some of my earlier gameplay videos. I have at least 2 out there right now. Oh, okay, I need to upgrade the Nexus. Right. Okay. We need a lot of carbon for that. So we'll let these things play out. Because as we spoke about before, we do want to upgrade these things as soon as we can. It's just one good thing to have out of the way. How much do we need again? 1,500? Yeah. Tokens. And we have these down here too. These freebies. Which we will be using. Just not yet. Alright, what about this? 1,900, do we have storage for that? We do. Build. Carbon and hydrogen mainly, because you need carbon to build the hydrogen. Now I want to see if this landmark is giving us efficiency in carbon already. You can't see it. We'll find out soon. I want to see how soon this thing kicks in, or how we even activate it. I don't even know if you need to do that. Okay, so it doesn't do anything with efficiency, but let's see, you know, we can mine 250 silicon. How much carbon can we mine? Still 250. Okay, so it's not doing anything yet, which is curious, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to build excavators all over the place here just to have everything covered, and then come back to you. Okay, so run into just a little bit of an obstacle here. I just have one building left to build. I've just been building and mining. It's nothing exciting, so we skipped ahead. But I need to upgrade the Nexus to do that. And I think I don't have enough storage for 2,700 carbon. I don't, so we'll have to build a storage building next. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, uh-oh. We can't do that. I'm going to have to sell a building. Well, okay. Whoopsie. Now we can build it. So, there's some alpha there. If you ever run into that situation, just sell a building. You'll be fine. Or, you know, I could have gone down. Darn it. You know what I could have done? I need to build this thing anyway, but... What I could have done is just gone down here. But that's okay. So we're going to build that, and we will have enough. And then, yeah, once I get this upgraded and get this, both of these built again, we shall resume. Okay, so what I've done so far is build excavators on every piece of mineable ore that I have. I can't talk today. And then I have upgraded this to level 3 and upgraded this to level 2. Actually, let's see what would it take. Yeah, it would take quite a bit to get there. And you really just gain a power station out of it, which is good, but we don't need to do that right now. So a couple things I'm going to do. We're a little bit crunched for space over here, and I like putting, you know, carbon storage next to carbon excavators, but it's not necessary. It does nothing for the efficiency. So I'm going to find an area that's kind of open. Not a whole lot of open area here, but let's put all of our storage kind of over here. Like a little neighborhood for storage. keep it out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and build storage for everything now. So I'm going to build one for silicon and one for hydrogen, and then come back to you. Okay, so we have storage village going on over here, and that's good. We can just go up here and do what we do before. We just upgrade the one storage facility, and that's really all we need for right now. This frees up space to build other things, and I think it's just a more efficient way to approach the game. Now, about this landmark. An ancient marsh that boosts carbon production. We have not seen that yet. Storage, I don't know about that. And reduces losses when converting to carbon. Okay. You know, like I said, this here is 250. This here is also 250. No changes yet. And I haven't seen anybody in Discord talk about this thing not working, so maybe we'll figure it out over time. If by the end of the video I don't figure it out, give me the answer down below in the comments, because I'm really kind of stumped right now. So what I want to do, though, the very next building I want to build is going to be a converter for silicon. And this is going to go into my feed the piggy strategy, so I'm going to do that now. I think it looks like 110 is going to be the best we can do, so go ahead and build that. While that's building, turn all of these on. I'll be skipping most of this because watching me turn excavators on is tremendously boring, unless you're really high. But just while I wait for that thing to build, I don't know, I don't want to really burn a token even though I got a million of them. But once that is built, I'll show you the strategy. Now, the next major objective is going to be the engineering workshop. 7,100 for hydrogen. Do I have enough storage for that? I don't. We will need to upgrade. So, let's burn a token. Screw it. Upgrade this. And I don't think we're going to be building anything for right this moment, but so feed the piggy. We obviously have a lot of carbon. We should have more. I expected to have more, but we don't yet. And we have ample amounts. We have equal amounts of hydrogen too. So having only one silicon deposit is a bit of a bummer. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can constantly use what you have an abundance of and just feed it into the scanner and really end up with all the silicon you can possibly hold. Now, it is going to take some upgrades here, so let's see. We can do that now. We can, right? Nope. So speed that up. Upgrade you. I'm actually upgrading this before the excavators. That's something I typically don't do. But it's important we get there. Now let's go ahead and start upgrading excavators if we can. Yes. Now we're going to need more silicon anyway. So what do we have a lot of? We have a lot of carbon. Let's do it. Now, what I don't see anymore is that kind of 6-to-1, 4-to-1 arbitrage on these things. Maybe it's because it's only at 110 efficiency. But man, on some of the older videos, we had a crazy, crazy ratio there. So, I'll make you watch me do this one more time. And then, because I'm really just kind of figuring out what the next move is going to be. We need to get a bunch of hydrogen to fill that thing up. So let's upgrade hydrogen next. But I think we need carbon to do that. Okay, so we'll wait for these things to finish, and we'll see if I have enough, and we'll start upgrading hydrogen. I'll tell you what I'll do, everybody. All I'm going to be doing for the next 15 minutes probably is upgrading all of these excavators. So once I do that, I'll come back to you. Okay, so now we have enough to upgrade this guy. So we're going to do that now. What I've also done is get every single thing you see in front of you up to level 2. So success on that front. It actually does take a while because you just have so many of these things to upgrade. And they all take elements. So you got to mine those and get those going too. And we're constantly having a problem getting enough silicon, but that's going to change as we upgrade things. Now, once this is finished, and I'm going to use a token to finish it, we can start upgrading everything else. Actually, we can't really upgrade anything until we get this done. So, done it is. And now what I really want to do is upgrade these storage facilities up to level 3 just to get that out of the way. So I will do that next. But, ooh, no, I'm not. I can build a power station now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, I only have 5 structures left to go here, so I can't just do it all crazy. Oh, and I need 40K for the... Oh, that's fabricant. What am I doing? Power station. I just need a bit more hydrogen, and that will be done shortly. So, yeah, I'm going to be putting power stations down in a moment. Then I will be upgrading these, and then we will kind of, you know, take a moment to figure out what we do next. But that is coming up right after we collect enough hydrogen. Now, I think right here is a wonderful place to put a power station. So let's do that. And then I think right here's another good place. Let me get that phone. Hello? Okay. VP, why do you have a landline? I'm in a hotel. that was housekeeping, wanting to know if I needed housekeeping. I'm like, nope, I'm shooting a video. So, what was I doing? Okay, I need to build another power station, and I have enough things close together to where I can build a few to where they make sense. All right. So here makes sense as well. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And then right here. Makes a lot of sense. 121.17, no matter what I do? Okay. So good. Got those going. Now I only have 2 building slots left anyway. Nothing that I really want to build all that badly. I just want to upgrade the heck out of things. So, like I said, we're going to start with the storage units. And then upgrade the rest. And once we've done that, see, what's our goal for the Nexus? Yeah, so as I'm doing that, I'm going to be mining. And I think I'll be able to upgrade the Nexus pretty easily in the meantime. So we're going to upgrade this. Everything you see here. Especially this, because I want to be able to start converting into silicone immediately. So I can buff that up. And then we will reconvene and see what our next move is. Okay, let's update you on the progress. So you've noticed I've built roads. I've built all the power stations I really care to build right now. So I figure it's okay to start building roads. I do prioritize roads pretty low, but it does speed up on time, which, oh boy, when you have all of these things going, you do want that time to speed up. This is such a chore. Constantly doing these things. Now, what else? My next upgrade is the Nexus, and I'm able to do that now, so let's do that. It's going to take 2 coins to finish. Oh, it's not, because it's just under 2 hours. Oh, nice. That works. So that's ready to go. What else? So you notice I haven't really built any other converters except for this one. I don't really feel like I need it for hydrogen or carbon because I just have so much of it in spades. You do get those really nice free passives, which is nice, but you know, that's something for later. Now, what I need to do next is upgrade this, because you do get the quantum fabricant, which allows you to build a fuel site. Great. But what it doesn't show you here is it also allows me to upgrade some of the things I need to upgrade here further. I can't do it without this thing being upgraded first. So that has to get done. And honestly, we could have had a fuel site down a long time ago, but you know how we do things here. I just think it is so important to have these things going at max efficiency. Now, these mines, you cannot upgrade any more past 3 without fuel. So I want to get all of these up to 3. They currently aren't yet. As soon as I do that, and I get these up to 4, then and only then will we go ahead and build our site. We're really taking the long route here with all of this stuff we have to upgrade. I didn't know how long this is going to take, but I'm still timing it, guys. We'll find out. And I just reached out to Discord to find out why this thing isn't working. No answers yet, but we will hopefully get that soon as well. So that's where we are. My very next move is to try to get this upgraded. And it shouldn't take long with all we have in front of us. I can upgrade my converter. Let me show you. I can actually get this to level 4. I can't get the excavators, but I can get that to level 4 after I upgrade the workshop. So that's definitely happening. So I'll have this at 4, these at 4, and everything else at 3. And once I get there, we'll go ahead and build the quantum fabricant, and we'll go ahead and build something over one of these sites. So that's what's going on, and once I get there, or at least once I get to the point where I can upgrade this, we will reconvene. Okay, we now have enough to upgrade the engineering workshop. We have everything we need. Let's do that. Speed it up. And now we can build the quantum fabricant, which means we can build a fuel cell, but we're not doing that. We are still upgrading. I can move these up to level 4, this up to level 4, and I just have a couple more of these to get to level 3, and then we will be where we need to be. Still don't know if I'm going to build power stations here just yet. I might do that as well, but I'll let you know when we get back. Okay, success. I can now build the quantum fabricant because I have all of these at level 4, everything else at level 3, actually, and all the converters at level 4. You can go to level 4 on these, and that's what I did. And as you can see, I went ahead and built one for carbon and built one for hydrogen because while I didn't think they were super important on the road to where we are right now, you know how quickly you can get any element you want by having all three of these things up. So for down the road, I did that. I added power stations to everything and roads. So that's where we are. Let's go ahead and build the quantum fabricant. Nice out of the way-ish place. And I think we need carbon for this. We do. Do we have enough now? No, but that's okay because we built one of these. I can have one ready in a hurry. I already got that on the passive. Let's convert hydrogen. Boom. There's your carbon. Build. And we're done. Let's check our time. 1 hour and 52 minutes. My God. I thought it was going to go quicker. I could not have been more wrong. Because you have to sit there and get all these things going and wait for them. And then upgrade them all. You know, and then accumulate the resources to upgrade them all. This is why we upgrade the way we do. Because now going forward, we're really going to be able to hit the ground running. You know, with all of these things at max capacity, we can't upgrade anything else without fuel. So we're going to need to go ahead and harvest some fuel. That's going to take 100K carbon. Actually, we're going to have to put these things up higher. And we need the engineering workshop to do that. Okay, so I only said we'd get to here. Next thing to do is going to be upgrade the engineering workshop. Oh, but we need the Nexus. All right. Can I upgrade the Nexus without fuel? I can't. Well, this is a weird conundrum now. Oh. Derp. I'm just going to have to build another one of these and upgrade it. So that will be the next move. And then upgrade, upgrade, harvest. And there you have it. This landmark did not do anything. I've reached out to Discord. There are mods on Discord right now, and they don't seem to know either. So sorry we didn't really get to do anything with this. That would have been really fascinating to see how that affected our carbon production, because we have so much of it going on. But yeah, that's just going to have to be the way it is. So thank you for joining me. I hope, even though a lot of this was probably review, that we did learn a few things. I think we did. And stay tuned. We still have that Tier 1 rally yet to go. I'm already dreading it, but we're going to do it. And I have a couple other things planned as well. So subscribe, hit the bell, give it a like, please. We're still small. We need your help. And I will see you down the road.